Barcelona are utterly focused on their objective here. A single point and the job is done. Can they do it? Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. There's the whistle. Barcelona need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Riqui Puig tries one from range. That is decidedly lacking.
Riqui Puig probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. He's having a pop! What a hit, the save was firm.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. Musiala. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Oyarzabal. Roberto Carlos. That's a little loose. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Backward it goes. Real chance! Now, that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Valverde. Musiala. Now this could be a chance. Great vision. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
But where it came from. And the shot, and a chance! And he hits the net. And they're threatening to fly away here. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0. And the shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to...
Oh, what a mistake! And he thumps it clear. Ruben Dias and Ramani. Ricky Puig plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And the finish! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
2 goals on the day, and he made... Decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from them. Nunez! And that's a sharp finish! But that is not going to count.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. It'll be a throw-in. Crosses it in. Header! Oh, terrific save.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
It's their second corner of the game. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Musiala, and it's Ruben Neves. Delivers the ball. Towering header! And it's come back out to him. Oh, denied at the last.
Well, at least he was in the right position, and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
This possibly the last play of the half. And a header! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Jimenez. Camavinga. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. And we're already back. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Akanji. And it's Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Musiala. And he's straight offside. Can he get it through? And the shot! And that's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Akanji. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nunez gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, super ball! And he shoots! And he's stuck it away! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Spread to the right. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's certainly onside here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was
Mbappe! This time, surely! Well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And that pass just didn't quite work. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe touches it back. And Messi! And it's in! And that is goal number 20.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Chance! And that has faded wide.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Thuram to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Robertson. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity. He's had a shot! And that's past the post.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Akanji. And they've got rid. Thuram. Thuram! Gorgeous from Thuram. About as smooth as it gets. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, that's ambitious. Good reason for optimism here. Akanji is there, and he can get that clear.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Hudson-Odoi wants to run onto this. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's Thuram. He'll try from distance! And that's a tiny finish! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency.
He's had a shot! Oh, good finish! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Akanji. Thuram. It's made its way to him. That's going wide left. That looks a good ball through. Good take, and is he in? Caicedo. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Oyarzabal. Played out to the left flank. Ricky Puig. That's a risky ball. Could be danger here. Great chance! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality. And that is that. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona really...
Barcelona get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So things are underway. Barcelona have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help them.
Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Messi, and the through ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that's well spotted. Messi. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed...
Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Hernandez. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And it's Rodri. He's having a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That is a great pick out. Mbappe! And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A mere formality. Nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Things starting to look very... Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Mbappe! Fernandez. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Messi. He has a look. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And yes, it's him again. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bellingham. Shifted it to the flank. Ruben Diaz cuts it out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Haaland. Takes a shot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Hernandez. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's bounced back off the post. Koundé. Haaland. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. Ruben Neves. Messi. And here's Marino. There's the shot! Can he get it through? Haaland, who's set up one goal so far. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. And here's Mbappe.
There they go, hunting again.
Fernandez. Messi. Tries to play it through. Haaland. Here's Haaland. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, and that is all they have time for. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So straight into the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bellingham tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Koundé. And it's Messi. Oh, Red, nice interception. Haaland knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! And no, just off target. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. And Messi! Can he stop it? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has to go back here. Looking to... Real chance! Well taken goal. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Great ball, and he's in here. Fernandez.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Foot in. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, important interception. Haaland. Musiala. Played back to the goalkeeper. Akanji. Rodri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, super ball! And the finish! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper's dealt with that. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Messi takes on his marker. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Bellingham. Camavinga. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, can they get him away? No, couldn't quite catch up to that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Haaland. Fernandes. And now the breakaway. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. Nunez in acres of space out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Fernandes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now Ruben Diaz. Hernandez. Ramani. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Akanji. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Oh, good effort! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Fernandes gets a foot in here. Oh, easy pickings there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely aimed pass. And that will be the final act. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Lascari has shifted it to the flank, and he's quick to return it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Jorginho. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That has not gone well. Looking for the run. Koundé picks it up out wide. He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Jorginho. Both sides exercising caution for now. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Lascari. For Messi. Well read, nice interception. Jorginho. And it's Jorginho. Hudson-Odoi. Quick look, then... Oh, good effort! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Mbappe. Jorginho. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he finish? Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oyarzabal is flagged offside. Caicedo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Time and again they are repelled. It's a promising position. He's got away. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the through ball. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Messi. Oyarzabal receives it in a good position here. And here's Yamal. Knocks it out wide. This looks promising. There's the header! And that's a tidy finish. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Still behind by 2. There could be trouble here. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Ruben Dias. Koundé. Messi. Merino. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Casemiro. That's going wide left.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
That is ended up in no man's land. Koundé. Messi. He's found space here.
Well, not the worst attempt.
And the referee has blown for half-time.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Oyarzabal. It's a good ball out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Oyarzabal. Merino. It's a really well-measured ball. Mbappe is onto this. Can he get it through? Flashes it across. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, what a shot, surely! And it's in! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So now the difference is 3. It's played through for him. Oh, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's worked it through. Caicedo. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. Hernandez has created 1 goal already. Haaland. shot! He's got a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Played through into space. Yamal in 8, takes a shot! It's in! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Lamine Yamal really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling he fancies himself against this defence now.
Madrid still making a fight of this. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's rising! And a neat finish! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Barcelona are having a ball here. And here's Haaland. It's run loose here. It'll pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Mikel Oyarzabal, spread to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Haaland. And he was quick to react. Played out to the left flank. And it's played forward. Mikel Oyarzabal. Searching pass he's played there. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Haaland.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Hernandez. Takes aim and crosses. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Just eases him off the ball. Yamal. De Bruyne. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's having a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. He's in a great... And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's following up! No joy, but a decent try.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Tries a shot! It's fallen loose again! He's put his foot right through that one. Spread it left. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that's it. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do that.